I'm going to cook some lunch for my family. Haha. Like I'm going to cook mushrooms today. I have abalone mushrooms and straw mushrooms. So let's gather some ingredients. Here we have the most two important things, mushrooms. And then we have a large pot for clearing the mushrooms up. A bowl of salt. Yeah, I love salt. Some onions to prepare to fry. I'm going to fry my mushrooms. Onions and more like that. Okay, and now I have a frying pan to fry the mushrooms on. The thing here, I've got some cooking oil, right? It's permanent. Let's get started. First, we need to cut the end of the mushrooms because if we don't cut it, it will be very dirty. Like for these examples, ouch, yak, jerk. Yeah, and with the straw mushrooms, we must try to cut the end of this, and I'm so scared. Is this one finished anyway? Perfect. Okay, so now we must wash the mushrooms. Put the water in. Yeah. This is enough. And then we put the mushrooms in. Oh, forgot it. We must put the salt in first. And then we must mix the salt in. It could swirl in the water. My mom says that salt has a very good type of cleaning up, and I think that's true. When I'm cooking, I always use salt for cleaning up, and I think it worked very well. Okay, so when the salt had cleaned up, let's put the mushrooms in. There must be a lot of work to do frying mushrooms. Okay, so there we have just got all the mushrooms in. I must let scissors in here first. It will be very tidy. And then here comes raw. As you see, whenever it's all clean, I'll put these mushrooms inside. Oh, wait a minute. I must wash them for some purpose. It must be washed. Oh yeah. So you must wash it so carefully that it won't ripen or anyways like that. Here are the last ones. I'll pour the water out. But this time we'll wash it another time so it will make it not perfect. Okay, so I'm done finishing them all. Now let's start to make them dry. This is a very nasty part, which the mushrooms really need to be a little bit of working. But that's the natural causes. Okay, so this is the last one. Yeah, done. And now let's go on chopping these on half. It will make like you're eating it in a more good way. If you eat a whole one, it will be so hard and choppy. I like cutting these a lot. Yeah, you cut them in half like this. Let's check if there's any more work to do on these little mushrooms. I mean straw mushrooms. Okay, so they're all done of these tiny mushrooms. Now let's going on to the other part of these abalone mushrooms. With these parts, you just need to tear them up, which seems so easy. I've do these several times. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done tearing them all. Yeah, and I forgot some recipes, like sugar or something. It's not sugar, but it's kind of that. And my mom said this is very important in cooking. And this is some kind of like steel, which is quite wonderful to eat it. And this is from Charlie Mix. I love this one the most. And here are some like tasty recipes for this too. Let's start cooking. But first I must rinse my hands. That's very responsible. If you rinse your hands, it'll make a better cooking. I don't think so. Okay, so here first we need some cooking oil. Do you think how much mixture it must be? Oh, here are some things useful too. But wait a minute. We must put on it first. Put some oil in. Okay. But let's just wait the pan to be hot a bit. At the maximum. Let's wait for some oil. Okay, so they are done now. Let's start to put oil in. That might be enough. Try to use your hand to put oil there to make the glass perfect. Okay, so now let's put some like these in. Okay, oh, it doesn't be boiling now, so I put it in the oops, oh, look at this. So it always just rises in my face. But that's fine. That's so much enriching. And then I put the mushrooms in. Let's just try not to make it ridiculous. And now let's start to some spoon project. Let's put my favorite recipe in. A spoon. And then put this one in. Maybe I'll just put some of this in first. Maybe that's enough. And then my second favorite recipe. Just a tiny bit. Oh no, that might be too much. That's fine. What a wonderful smell filling up the air. And I think you're wondering where the meat. Today I'm not going to make any meat in my mushrooms though. It's going to be fantastic. I wish we could be here to smell it. So delicious. Yeah, we put the oil up. We started to mix all the mushrooms. Okay, so now let's go into the last recipe. How many spoons might be? Okay, 1 spoon. This is the most delicious mushroom in the world, I guess. Put it on there. And then, let's start mixing again. Oh dear. They just cover up your mouth or your nose. They're starting to get a little bit loose now. Yeah. Tasty treat. These might be perfect for lunch. My mom would say, wow, you cook so delicious. I love that. Okay, here. So it's almost done. And yeah, I just closed the cooker now. This meat is almost ready. Now let's taste some of it. What do you think? Maybe I should put some straw mushroom in here too. I want to try both. It was a bit of a hit of stark. Okay there. So let's try the Albany mushroom first. It's quite delicious. I told you so. Yours might be the best one in the whole world. These are both good. Okay, yeah. Well, I really love my mushrooms, and it turned out to be great. The next time I'll cook other mushrooms, maybe, and I'll put some meat into them. Thank you for listening and watching, or bye. See you next time.